Howdy YouTube. Mike Howell here for Naps, New Age Pipe Smokers. I hope y'all are doing well today. I'm doing pretty stellar for a Monday. Beautiful fall day here. I'm enjoying some Mac Baren HH Bold Kentucky. Really fantastic stuff. Normally Mac Baren blends kind of light my mouth on fire. I think it's something to do with whatever humectants they use or topping with most of their blends. Just I don't know if it's just something about like the pH of my body or something, but it just doesn't agree with me. It's like one puff, the second it hits my tongue, I'm like, ah. But the HH blends do not do that. I've tried the Bold Kentucky, the Pure Virginia, the Old Dark Fired, and their Burley Flake. And it's all been like all very high quality tobacco. And no tongue bite at all, even from the straight Virginia. Got a tin of the Rustica at home too that I haven't cracked yet. I have to give that a try. So this is a video response to Philly Piper. He's another Mike. He's doing a giveaway for 500 subscribers on his channel. And if by some crazy chance you're watching this channel and you're not already subscribed to him, I'll put his channel link down in the comments. Not the comments, the description, I'm sorry. Give him a subscribe. He's a cool dude. I like watching his drive into work talks in the morning over a pipe. It's entertaining. I think he and I fall into very different categories on the political spectrum. But we can bond over mutual mistrust of the federal government. And that's a good middle ground, I think, that a lot of us should remember. People on the left and the right, whatever area of the political spectrum you fall on, we can almost all bond over mutual mistrust of the federal government. Let's be real, nobody trusts those motherfuckers. But anyway, Mike asked us to do a video response if you want to enter in his giveaway contest for 500 subscribers, and to tell him what our favorite tobacco is, or not our favorite tobacco, our favorite pipe. Like which specific pipe that we have is our favorite, and then what our favorite pipe maker is. And, my favorite pipe is the one I'm smoking right now. It's a Savinelli Series 3 320, and Series 3 is unfinished. You know, so they have small cosmetic flaws or whatever, as you can see by the color that this one has. I've had it for about a year, I think. It gets used an awful lot. It's not the prettiest pipe I have. It's definitely not the most expensive pipe I have. But it is a workhorse. It's 9mm filtered, which I don't use the filters. I actually really like 9mm filtered pipes because this area right here where the filter normally goes in is now just a big open space if you don't fill it with a filter, which almost works like a reverse calabash. It collects the moisture and gives you a nice dry smoke, and it's like a cooling chamber. But this thing smokes absolutely fantastic. Like most unfinished pipes, it smokes nice and cool. And I would not do this with any other pipe really that wasn't an army mount, because it's not an army mount, but I guess I just lucked out that it's drilled just snug enough that it's never loose. But even when it's hot, I can just pop this off, and if it gets any moisture in it, and put it back together. And I've never had a single problem with it. So I guess I just got lucky on that one. Don't do that to your pipes. Don't do it. It's not a good idea. Anyway, this is definitely my favorite pipe, though. I take it to work with me all the time. Camping, out to you know, events and festivals type of things. Never lets me down. And I guess that leads into my favorite pipe maker, which is kind of a generic response, I know, but Savinelli is definitely it's definitely my best right now. I don't have a lot of wide experience with you know, Dunhill and Costello and some of the higher end briars, but I find myself very consistently turning back to my Savinellis, and Rossi somewhat, I guess, but it's almost the same thing. Now, some of the people that I could consider my favorite pipe carvers are people that I don't own pipes from yet, but just the aesthetic of their pipes and the good things I've heard about their smoking qualities from other people really lead me to want to, you know, get one of their pipes, and I really appreciate their style. But I'll just leave that alone for now, since I don't own any from any of them, so I can't speak to experience. I will plug Ryan McCauley, though, Smoking Barrel Briars. You know, he's a member of NAPS here. He's a spectacularly talented dude. I'm saving my pennies for one of his pipes right now. Now, it's interesting. Mike said this in his video about, you know, specified what's your favorite pipe right now and your favorite pipe maker right now. And I think that's a really good specification, because if you'd asked me a year ago, my answers would have probably been completely different. In fact, I think I might have it with me. If you had asked me a year ago what my favorite pipe was, I would have busted out this guy. The Missouri Meerschaum Freehand Corncob, which is, don't get me wrong, it's still one of my favorites, especially for Virginia flakes. That thing is an absolute beast for straight Virginia flakes. But at that point, I just, I guess my smoking style was a little different. I hadn't really bonded with my Savinellis yet, but, you know, now, a year later, I reach for one of my 320 shapes almost every day, and I kind of just piece the other ones in. So yeah, that's my answer to those questions. Savinelli. Man, if you're a fan of robust burley blends or just dark fired in general, you definitely owe it to yourself to try some of this Bold Kentucky. God, it's really good. The nicotine content is a little high. Smoke it after a meal, or it might bowl you over. This is probably a horribly shot video because I'm doing it on my lunch break. But that's okay. So, I hope you all have a fantastic afternoon. I'm going to finish this bowl of this delightfully strong tobacco and then get back to work. But keep in mind what I said earlier. no matter where you fall on the political spectrum, no matter what your sexuality, your religion, your gender, any of that stuff. And no matter any of those things with your neighbor and the people around you. If we're Americans, we can all bond over mutual mistrust of the federal government. And I think that's beautiful in a way. Anyway, have a fantastic afternoon, y'all.